Jeez, I really don't think YouTube likes me watching Monk. Another blockage. Permanently blocked. I gotta fix that. Ow, my shoulder might snap. Kind of felt good. But yeah, oops, I don't want to get my boobs on there. And the maintenance guy, he was blowing his leaf blower at 8:30. God, can't he do that later? Some people are trying to sleep. It was like right outside my window. Jeez. It was freaking ass loud.
Fact, I turned that light off because I remember pulling the chain and seeing the bulb go out. That freaked me out. And as I was reaching the mattress to go lie down, I felt a rush of cold air brush behind my neck. Just like somebody had opened a freezer door and blew that.
Alright, so Kim is here. I'm gonna get my shoes on. And I still haven't cleaned off my table. I should be doing that. But after I get back, I'm gonna have my nachos and stuff like that. And for the time being, until Wednesday, I'm gonna use my credit card and my food share card. Okay, so I read another chapter, and yeah. Let me pull out, because I want to go to Quick Trip too, so let me pull up my Quick Trip rewards. Here's my food share. Here's my credit card. Alright. That father in that book is horrible. He took his belt, wet it, have her be naked on the bed, lay down, and whipped her with it a few times. And she has blisters all over her body. Now in the book, the old neighbor put honey on her wounds. Where did I put my little bottle of hand sanitizer? That little dinky? Oh, I see it. Good Lord. When smiles fade. I mean, seriously, if I was Valerie, her mom, I would have not just told him about the pregnancy and have him go on his merry business with being a carpenter. Because that's what he really wanted to do. You know? Then they wouldn't have had to deal with her getting hicked every day and shit like that. Good Lord. But then a happier story for her. For Emma. Alright. So note for myself that I am closing the door and locking it. Alright. She just asked you, coming? Yes, I am. Can match that. Alright. those are my thoughts about When Smiles Fade so far, you know. Oh, Lord.
That's what we talked about the book.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But you know you can't put any of that on Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like whatever you and I talk about is confidential, so if you and I are talking about something, because that could get me in trouble if we're just talking and you put something that we talk about on there, we can't. I don't want to get in trouble. Really? No. Well, I guess I'll see when we get there. Oh, yeah. Boy, they're really getting stuff going on the inside now.
Oh, fix it right here.
We'll go to the one on Grand. This one's not as, I don't like them. I don't like the people that work there because they're assholes.
Really? Why?
They don't want to help you with anything. If you have a question about something, they'll walk away from you. It's like we were there. They said, "Oh, we don't do root canals," and then we went out in the lobby, and they were talking to some girl about doing 2 root canals. I'm like, what the heck? Yep, not taking any patients. They only have one dentist there. They used to have 4. They're down to 1 dentist. They're smiling. Aspen doesn't.
Thank you for your patience.
Eeyore, can you be my dentist and do a root canal?
Right? This is ridiculous.
Thanks. Please hold.
Please.
Thank you for calling Dental Clinic of Marshfield. Your call is important to us. Please hold for the next available attendant or press 1 to leave a message. You may also contact us through our website, dentalclinicofmarshfield.com. If you know your party's extension, please enter it now. Thank you.
Has a 90% overall cure rate. I had no symptoms of hepatitis C. Once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, liver or kidney problems, HIV, or other medical conditions.
And we say, are you dead? Yes. And it's pretty creepy, but I'm still a disbeliever at this point. I'm skeptical. So we say, what do you want? And the triangle thingy slowly moves to M. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm M. Then it goes to E. And I breathe a sigh of relief.
And you either cooperate in doing that, or you don't. Either way, they have a duty to protect you from you. And you can do it easy or you can do it hard, but you're going to have to do it either way. So what do you want to do? Go home and continue doing what you're doing? Go home and continue rolling with your gangbanging buddies? Go home and keep running away? Go home and not go to school? Go home and take a car whenever you want fault, not just whether some of the marital problems might be your fault, but whether or not because you didn't do what you need to as a wife that maybe he defaulted to this or was driven to this. Tell me what your thinking is, and just be honest. I can't help you with what you don't tell me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, up until, excuse me, before I found out about the affair, I was just, I don't want to say just stay at home because that's a lot of what you do for kids in your family, but that's what I did. I didn't find it necessary at the time. Now looking back, it probably would change things, but.
B13 I-28 072 063 I-30 062 I-27
Got it? Get back in touch. No, you fucking better be.
With a meat mallet, broke her bones, and kidnapped her. Presenti placed her immobile body on his bed and began plotting what he would say to Chalmers' daughter.
I just lay there and couldn't move.
Now Chalmers credits her teenage daughter with saving her life. Taylor got home early that morning, noticed the blood splatters throughout the home, and called 911. Officers showed up at Rendell's Highland home and took him into custody. Chalmers suffered broken vertebrae and required 30 staples in her head and multiple stitches to mend her finger. Even more, the emotional pain continues to haunt both mother and daughter.
Well, Chris pleaded guilty to first-degree assault. An affair with Steve's best friend of 20 years, Uncle Craig. Take a look.
5.5 years ago, my wife cheated on me with Craig, my best friend of over 22 years.
And Maya discovered all of it.
You dumped them. Don't they?
I told her it was going to stop, and it never did.
How do you not get
I was devastated. I couldn't believe Reagan would do that with Craig of all people.
Craig stepped into help while Steve was having his drug problems. In August of 2012, he had a drug-induced seizure in front of our children. It was terrifying. He got out of the hospital and went right back to doing drugs.
Alright, you know what I'm gonna do on my next video for sure? I'm gonna work on my keyboarding, 10x10 key touch. Damn it, my allergies. And do some cleaning in between. I can't stand this. Right there, look at that mess. Yeah, there, hey. And I can't stand especially this. Okay? And that on the couch. That right there. I gotta take out the trash. And
You need to step up and reestablish your relationship with your daughter. And you said,
see that?
if I thought it was a problem, you would be gone. I don't think it's a problem. I know it's a problem. And then if you two
That's
wanted
the
to
recycles. It's
relationship,
pretty full.
then that's fine. But I'm just telling you that needs to happen.
So
You two
it's a must and a plus.
not too late.
And I need to get it sorted out before October 4th because that's my 6 months review where my I can't talk. Where my caseworker and my caseworker's nurse comes and does a review. So that's a must and a plus. I feel tired, like I could go to bed soon. I'm reading another chapter and then I'm gonna start to get ready for bed. I'm just feeling drained. So, and yeah, this is like a zit I popped. I think there's still pus in there, so look at that. Yeah, I think there's still pus. It feels bigger too. And tomorrow I'm gonna take a shower too, so.
Learn how to bring something to the table instead of just being a drug addict all the time. And you need to hit the reset button and mend this relationship.
I'm almost forgetting to tell you, I've been watching my Thursday video of last week, and I decided to tell you an update about the root canal thing. So we called around, it's like we called about almost 30 places in my state, 30 places that takes Forward Health and Medicare. And some aren't adding new patients in. We called the back of my Medicare card, and they gave us two places. One place where I went to that doesn't have a dentist, so that's crossed off. And the other place that recommended us is First Impressions, and they only take kids, like preteens. They don't have the equipment to do adult teeth. So we searched around and searched around. We called, and we're trying to get a hold of Marshfield Dental Clinic. And if that doesn't work, then our last option is having it pulled. Because I don't see how we can travel 4 or 5 hours away. Just, what if that's not going to take it? What if, what are we going to do? Because I don't want to dig out of my pocket. I'm trying to save my money for my future, like for a cat, for travel, for marriage, whenever I meet a guy, So I really do not want to pull my money out of my pocket. So the only other option is finding a lawyer and suing the primary doctor where I was at, with them saying, oh, I see a cavity here. If they filled the cavity up when they saw it, I wouldn't have been going through this. Because now I'm leaning towards having an empty socket. Because 1, it could break any time. It's that fragile. And 2, I don't want it to have bad bacteria to where it get infected and I could die. So I need to probably ask for a free lawyer now and sue that place where I was at. Because my caregiver Kim doesn't want me to have an empty socket, and I bet my dad or nobody else wants to have me have an empty socket. And what are you gonna do? You know, when if for a scenario, you're stuck on a beach, like a boulder rolled on you, on your leg, and the high tide is coming in about an hour. What are you gonna do? Do you want to chop off your leg and save yourself, or drown in the high tide? Because with me, with the root canal not being possible, it's like me drowning in the high tide option. You know, I'd rather lose a leg versus drowning, you know. So, I don't know what else to do. So, it's like, if he wants me to pay out of pocket, my dad, then I will request for him to pay his money out of his pocket. And if he goes, no, then we really can't do it. Let me drown in the high tide then. Because if it gets bad bacteria, it gets infected, I could die. All because of my primary dentist. So, those are the options.
I-29, B7, N34, O75, O65, O69, bingo! B14, bingo!
Round over.
Rachel Mowry is a nurse practitioner. Her husband, Christopher, is a firefighter EMT. What are the odds? For 14 minutes, the husband and wife team performed non-stop CPR compressions, then a pulse. But just 2 minutes later, the 53-year-old's heart stopped again.
They're calling it a widowmaker. I mean, did you realize how severe it was in the moment?
Honestly, we knew that him not having pulses had to mean that it was pretty bad.
Miraculously, they brought him back from the dead a second time. And here he is.
I believe that God put him in my path that day. Without them being there, I know I would not have made it.
We're heroes.
Yeah, I'm tired, guys. I should take my antidepressant before I forget. No, that's not it. Where did it go? Is that right here? No, that's my allergy. Where did it go, honey? Okay. Oh, here it is. So, it looks like my computer shut off. I should turn it back on so that I can listen to a video while I try to sleep. Let me see. So yeah, I really hope I find a dentist, otherwise the only option is having it pulled. Because like I told Kim, I don't think Dad wants to travel like 5 hours out of his way, because that would be extra gas money for him. He's a tired old man. He's 76 now, and he really doesn't want to take me so far away. And I don't want to pay out of pocket. So the onlyest option is to pull it. Okay? If that's the case. So, I don't know what else to say about it, so this is very, very stressing. I would hate to be without my tooth, but that's the only option I can think of. Like that scenario with the high tide again, okay? So if I don't pull it, then it's suicide.